Hello, beautiful people. My name is Wilma. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I film weekly content relating to faith and waiting, motherhood, lifestyle, marriage, and all the good stuff. If any of these contents relates to you, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that when I upload new videos, you will be notified. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you, especially if you are watching me and you are waiting for a particular season of God to manifest, or for a particular season in your life to come. I'm here to tell you that have fun. Have fun. That time will come. And more importantly, if you are waiting for a baby, I'm here to tell you that have fun. Baby will come. Let's take a breather. We will be right back to start the video. Okay, so welcome back. Let's just delve right into the video. As I mentioned, in today's video, we are going to talk about having fun. We are going to, discuss the importance of enjoying all these blessings God has given us whilst we wait for our turn to come with respect to whatever season we find ourselves in. On this channel, I really talk about issues relating to conception, trying to conceive, or infertility. So this video is really targeted at couples trying to conceive. Let me just put that out there. Now, every information in this video is my personal opinion, and some of the videos you would see are my own, or let me say, based on my opinion. All right. So before you attack me, trying to conceive is obviously one of the most challenging, difficult seasons of a person's life. Now, before you get married, sometimes you just have the perception that, once you get married and you are ready for a child or a baby, at the snap of your fingers, baby will come. Here you go into this marriage with that mindset, and 6 months, 7 months, 9 months, 1 year, 2 years down the line, nothing seems to be happening. Your life just begins to take a nosedive. Everything in your life seems to be stagnant. Life seems to have just paused for you, and sometimes it can just push you into a zone of depression. It can just push you into a zone of, low self-esteem, can push you into a zone of marital strife, and it is just not a pleasant place to be. Now, the truth is that after the first few years, the first 2-3 years, it can be anywhere from joyful to traumatic for a waiting couple. Now, after the failures, after the disappointments, a couple has two options. The first option is to keep crying, keep fighting, keep blaming each other, keep, throwing tantrums, and ultimately your marital relationship begins to collapse, disintegrate, and all that. Now, the second option is to look on the brighter side as having the opportunity to bond together more as a couple, to look at the brighter side of getting to know each other better, to look at the brighter side of narrowing down to studying yourselves and preparing and planning better financially for the arrival of your miracle babies. Now the ball is in your court. You have option A and you have option B. I throw that to you. Make that choice. Now, if you are willing to stay and fight and stay to the end to make sure that you are victorious as a couple, one of the ways to stick together and make it possible is to have fun, or to let having fun be a priority on your agenda as a waiting couple. Now, there are a lot of activities that you can do to have fun, but before we get into those activities, I'm going to share with you why it is important to have fun. So the first reason why it is important to have fun as a couple or as a waiting couple is that it affords you the opportunity to bond together as a couple. You see, you have lived both lives independently of each other over 20 years, over 30 years before you came together. Truth be told, even 6 months or a year, it's not enough to know all you want to know about a spouse. I'm not saying that if you live together longer, you will definitely know everything about your spouse, because marriage is a journey that keeps unfolding, and you would realize that as you move on daily, you discover new things about your partner that you did not know. You discover new things because we are evolving, we are growing beings, so we can't expect to remain where we are years ago. We live with the mindset to improving ourselves, developing ourselves, and growing into who God has purpose for us to be. So now that you are in this season where there is no, for lack of a better word, a third party or a third person to channel or divert that attention from yourselves, this is the perfect opportunity to know deeper, on a deeper level, who your spouse is, what their dreams are, what their aspirations are. How can you help them to achieve those dreams? What are you doing together? What is your plan? What goals have you set together? Now, if before the marriage you were not able to discover these things, now is the perfect time for you to have such deep and intimate discussions. If you did not have the time, that's okay. It's not too late. You can still sit and have these meaningful conversations. Now, a lot of research has shown that a lot of women struggle to conceive because of stress. And not just women, men also struggle to conceive because of high levels of stress. Now, having fun is believed to be a tool whereby the mind, the body, the spirit, the soul relaxes and are all in sync. According to research, the moment your waiting or a trying to conceive couple begins to relax, begins to just take things slow, the body naturally sends signals to the hormones, and apparently the body releases some form of hormones known as the oxytocin. Mind you, this is not a health forum, but this is what I have researched. The body releases these hormones, which is oxytocin, that easily help in, wanting to, have that baby dance. If you are not 18 and above, you understand. But if you are 18 and above, you will understand what I'm trying to say. So these hormones will now help you to relax and be able to be intimate with your spouse on a consistent basis. Because when you are waiting, I have been there, and I know that sometimes being intimate even becomes a chore, especially when you are doing it, and there's no result. It gets tiring. I mean, it just gets frustrating. So you just get into that zone of, like, when it's that time of the month, you are relating, honey, come, it's time, we have to do it. No result. But I'm here to tell you a good news, that take a break. Just take time and just go and just have fun. Just go and release that stress. And now I'm coming down to the activities, the individual activities you can do to have those fun moments. Now, I remember somewhere in 2017, I wasn't too well. I had been having consistent abdominal pains, and I went to the hospital with my husband, and the doctor just looked at me. She was just analyzing me, looking at my husband, and this one just asked me, why are you so stressed? What? I was like, what did this woman say? She's like, why are you so stressed? Then she started asking us our history, if we had children, and we now told her, oh, we were trying to conceive and all that. And she said that, can't I see there's something different about my husband? By then he had resigned, and obviously he was looking relaxed and fresh, and he was sleeping a bit more than before, within the day. Then he would work in the night, and then he would sleep a little bit more than he used to. So I mean, the man was just looking fine. He was looking like fine, bobo, fine man, eh? And here I had become dark, I had become slim, I had lost weight. Like, the moment you see me, just know that this woman, something is wrong somewhere, And I mean, as painful as it was for me then, it was a hard reality that hit me. That my hormones were all over the place. I was really stressed. I was talking in my sleep and things like that. So yes, stress has a way of throwing your body off balance. So Yeah, that's one of the second reasons why it is important to have fun, to keep your hormonal levels down in a relaxed state of mind, just like the way I'm talking. Okay. All right, so now moving on to the third reason why you need to have fun. Listen, having fun whilst waiting gives you some of the best memories you can gather, right? For certain days in your marriage that will hit you like a bolt of lightning. Oh, yes, there are some seasons in your marriage that can just come at you like storms, floods, fire. So when those moments hit you, sometimes you just go into your memory bank and you just remember the good times you've had. You just remember those happy moments, and then it starts like that. Then you begin to ask yourself, what has gone wrong? It begins to set an avenue for you to fish out what exactly is the problem, and gives you an opportunity to create an environment for resolution. So yes, these happy sunny days are important for you, so that when those gloomy cloudy days come, you would have something to fall on that will put certain smiles on your face. So yes, it is important to have fun. It is important to gather these memories. It could be videos, it could be pictures. Just document some of these times. And I bet you, when those hard reality hits, when those hard moments hit, you look at your reflection, you look at yourself in those memories you have, and something just jolts you. Sometimes you just feel this awakening that what is happening to me. I need to just wake up. I need to just rise up from this state of slumber and go back to who I used to be. So yes, that's another reason. Now, having fun. This is a top secret. Having fun gives you an opportunity, okay, to meet like-minded people, to network, to look at the opportunities that are bound around you. Okay, it gives you an opportunity to explore things that, albeit you may not have had the time or the opportunity to explore if perhaps you had children. Okay, because truth be told, children take so much attention, they take so much time. And look, now definitely I don't have the time to do certain things I used to do, and it is perfectly normal because my baby is young. We are making the effort to still, have fun even as a family. But when I talk about that fun, I'm talking about that fun that, when you were dating, when you were single, you could go to movies with your husband, or when you were not having children, you could just have fun, stay out late, 1 a.m. You are on the road, you are driving, taking, road trips. I'm sorry. Now times have changed. You cannot be on the road at 12 a.m. because baby has to sleep. Okay, so it just gives you that opportunity to meet new people, meet new friends, make new friends, make new couple friends. I know a couple that has occasional travel trips with other couples, and this is a couple that has children. Okay, but now obviously their children are grown, so they have that time. But even if they didn't have children, it would have been perfect. And sometimes I believe they may have couples that don't have children coming along, and it's a good time to even hear what other couples have to say about children, and you can just learn from them. I don't want this video to be too long, so let me just end it right there. Probably I should do a part 2. Okay, I'll think about it.